Welcome back to Fresh Voices, a diverse showcase of films supported by MediaBox in association with the Foyer Federation. The next film is from Jupiter House Foyer in West London. It's a short drama based on the lives of two Foyer residents.
Stop him, what's wrong with you?
Work at the moment, mate. Decorating and then just paint the wall. Yeah.
Told you, stop doing it, you don't stop.
Maybe. I have to see what I'm doing later.
Alright. Alright. Why are you on your phone?
Not me.
Why drawing pictures on the wall? Why drawing smiley faces on the wall?
Just bored. Don't know.
Dex, this ain't good enough, mate. I think you should get your stuff, mate, and go.
Okay then.
Go on then. See you later.
You didn't expect that, did you? Now, to give you a flavour of how these films were made, here's some behind-the-scenes action from the cast and crew of Chase Your Dreams.
My name is Tommy, and this is behind the scenes at Bradford Foyer.
Look this way, look this way. Go to bed.
I think it was good because it was exciting to move the scene and put everything in the right places. Perfect. Now get to do your thing.
She did well in that part in terms of her framing. She was directing me, telling me where I should be moving stuff, where I should be doing, which is really good.
You know what? My viewing of films has never been the same way. Like now when I watch a film, I'm thinking, oh, he must have zoomed into that. Oh, he took the camera away. He must have cut it.
The camera's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. I thought it would be really, really hard because there's all these buttons everywhere. I was just like, okay, I'm never gonna know how to use it, but it's actually really easy. It's just a few buttons that you need to press.
He's pretty cool. Like you're thinking, wow, I've done that. I've done that shot. I've done that angle. I've done it. You know what I mean? It's good to actually learn these things.
Using the camera is quite exciting, and doing the scenes was actually like planning it and following the plan instead of changing it. The scenes, different places you have to shoot the scenes, like outside, studios.
You got a lot of like opportunities to do things. I think just go for it. Don't just wait for people to force you to get into it. And if you're gonna do it, make sure you actually be committed. So do what you're good at, do what makes you feel better, do what you do best. That's a message.
That's a wrap.
Cut, that's it.
For our final film, we're off to Bradford, where one Foyer resident explains how cutting the education maintenance allowance will affect her future.
We are 5 young people from Bradford who, at the moment, receive a government grant of up to £30 a week to help towards our education costs. But the Education Maintenance Allowance, or EMA, will be scrapped. From January this year, it was no longer available to new applicants, and from September 2011, it stops for everyone. 600,000 16 to 18-year-olds will be affected, the majority of whom are from low-income families. Students have recently been protesting all over the country, but what do the people of our hometown think about the EMA cuts? We went into Bradford city centre to find out.
EMA cuts affected me. I can't make it into college every day now. I assume it'll do the same for other people. It used to buy me food and my travel to college 3 days a week. I can't get that anymore. Some days I might have to go without eating or go without coming to college at all because it's being scrapped.
I think it's good. I think it'll just give people who've just been going to college or to school or wherever and just signing in so that they get their EMA, actually motivate them to do something, actually get themselves out there and get a job.
There is a select minority who do go to college for EMA, but majority go for their education.
People are going further afield now to college to do what they want to do. And it's that's going to affect people getting there, so you're going to get more people dropping out and then having to sign on, so it's not going to really benefit the youngsters, if you know what I mean.
One young person who receives EMA is Natasha, who no longer lives at home. For the past 9 months, she has been living in a shared flat here at Bradford Foyer. When the money runs out, there is no bank of mum and dad to bail her out. Natasha has to manage her budget herself, and she relies on the EMA for her everyday needs.
I used to be really bad with money. It's like when I was in school and I got EMA and I was like living at home, it was like just so easy to spend it in a day. But it's like now I live on my own, I'm just like, right, I have to spend like this today and I can't spend anything else, otherwise I'm not going to have anything.
Natasha shows us where her £30 a week goes.
I spend it to get the bus a lot because I travel up to Cottingley a lot, and that costs quite a bit.
Travel for us students is our biggest expense. A student travel card from Bradford costs £129 a term. That's around £13 a week.
Hiya, what can I get you?
Just buying a sandwich and a drink at £2.50 a day costs £12.50 a week. Even trying to cut costs by making a packed lunch still adds up to around a £5. Materials for college cost quite a bit each week. Natasha needs to buy stationery like notepads, pens and files, as well as books for her courses. The costings for this works out at £6.50 a week. Natasha's mobile is an essential part of her life. and she needs to keep in contact with college staff and support workers. So that's another £5 a week. Plus occasional internet access, photocopying and postage can easily take another couple of pounds a week.
I think they should observe more of who they give it to and how much they give them. Because it's like, in my case, I get 30 and that's fine, I get by on that. But it's like people who tend to abuse it, like they'll go out and just spend it on anything like clothes and cinema. And they're not using it for stuff like they actually need, like resources and everything. So I think they need to assess people and like their lifestyles before they give them money.
Natasha will now have to find a job to cover her daily expenses. She does want to continue her education, but she's worried about how she can support herself.
I'm hoping to either be in college or be in uni next year. That means looking even harder for a part-time job. So like literally all my spare time looking for a part-time job.
The minimum wage for someone 16 to 18 is £3.69 an hour. So young people will now have to work 8 hours a week just to cover what they have lost in EMA.
I got made redundant from my last job and that was almost a year ago, and I've had one interview. Nowhere's hiring because of the cuts as it is. So it's just making things harder.
With the EMA cuts, Natasha has the dilemma which many students now face. Do we quit our education and try find a job in this global recession?
Thanks to all the young people that took part in Fresh Voices, and congratulations on your films. That's it for this episode. For more information on Media Box and to find out how to make your own short films, visit www.media-box.co.uk.